Hey everybody, it is Maddie here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Tuesday, this 24th of September, the day after Bakkt has dropped. And to be honest with you, it hasn't really shaken up the markets to the extent that we all would have hoped. We're going to run through a whole series of reactions here on Twitter and get different people's perspectives on what has happened with Bakkt's launch here on altcoinbuzz.io. Bakkt is here. First reactions are pouring in, article by Rachel. And then we're going to thank our friends over at Energi for sponsoring this piece and this video, which was made in association with them. We'll let you know their 2019 project updates, show you around their website a little bit, and let you know what the latest is from that initiative. We'll also let you know what Buterin is talking about while everybody else discusses Bakkt. But first, let's begin with a snapshot of the market as things stand today. We are down another 2.5% at $255 billion. Bitcoin dominance has gone up just a little bit, 68.2%, but Bitcoin down 2.1% on the day at 9,700 at the time of this recording. So below that critical 10K support zone. Other projects, as you can see, are also down. Ethereum down 6.2%, XRP down 2%, rather, Bitcoin Cash 5.2%. Litecoin down 9.1%, and things are generally down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% or more. Litecoin at $66.19 right now. So what exactly is going on with Bakkt? This was supposed to be the institutional avenue towards the new crypto promised land. As you can see here, at Crypto Bull is joking about the institutional money that is flowing into Bakkt. As you can see, there isn't a whole lot of it. Dollars are certainly scarce as far as any new activity that we can see from our perspective. Here at Kruger Macro, Bakkt first day volumes 71 Bitcoin. CME first day volumes 5,298 Bitcoin. That's a 75 times difference. Valid observation there, no doubt about it. At Bryce Weiner, first Bakkt institutional buys at $10,000 and Bitcoin dumps. Institutional buyers lost money in the first 6 hours. Welcome to crypto, unfortunately. At Dan Pantera, as one of the largest investors in Bakkt and an early supporter of blockchain, we're very excited for today's physical Bitcoin futures launch. This is a huge leap into the future of finance. Now available our September blockchain letter, and you can read about the contract details and the contract features here on medium.com. And finally, you have this individual's opinion at MacAttack XRP. Bakkt launch flops. Time to buy XRP. It could be argued because XRP is down, I think, just about the least as we saw among other projects, although obviously that's just one person's assessment and one person's opinion. No need for me to elaborate on that, I hope. Let's take a look at Rachel's opinion here on altcoinbuzz.io. Bakkt is here, and first reactions are pouring in after 2 failed attempts and about 13 months of waiting. The much anticipated Bakkt goes live today, i.e. yesterday, the 23rd of September. So yesterday at Bakkt, BAKKT tweeted, "We're live. The first Bakkt Bitcoin futures trade was executed at 8:02 p.m. Eastern time at a price of $10,115. And we've dropped several $100s, unfortunately, since that time. But Intercontinental Exchange, the parent company of Bakkt, also published some data about it. For the uninitiated, the platform's primary purpose is to serve institutional investors, mostly those who still doubt the robustness of cryptocurrencies. Bakkt also tweeted that Bitcoin futures are now actively trading on ICE Futures US, while Bakkt Warehouse continues to onboard Bitcoin. We take our customers' trust seriously and are excited to serve this market." But as we've seen, the Twitter sphere and the internet more generally have been very vocal. As Rachel writes, the comments started to pour in, especially on behalf of the XRP community. For instance, at ERST69 has pointed out that, quote, "the Bitcoin launch flopped already." Of course, there are some other opinions along that vein. I would say give it some time, personally. I mean, we're not even inside a couple of days here, and I don't know. It's a counterintuitive space when you expect something to bolster the entire ecosystem. For whatever reason, things tend to have the opposite effect in the cryptocurrency sphere. I would say give it some time. That's my take. While the launch has only just taken place, there's a certain air of discontent. After all, there's still a fistful of regulatory concerns surrounding the Bitcoin issue. The ambiguous stance of the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission is a palpable factor contributing to this overall negative sentiment. In spite of the mammoth endeavor of big crypto players, it still doesn't feel like approving a Bitcoin ETF, the SEC that is. The latter has a huge potential for boosting the crypto market's development. Let us know what you think about Bakkt's launch in the comments below. Is it all hype? Did they mess up? Did they not deliver on their promises? Is it just not a big deal in the first place? What is more important to you all members of the Altcoin Buzz Army? The products that Bakkt is offering, or a Bitcoin ETF? Or is there another avenue to adoption, whether it's institutional or consumer adoption, that is more important that we are all neglecting? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And now on to this piece, which, as I mentioned, is a sponsored article by our friends over at Energi. We have a 2019 update on the project brought to us by the project review team. In less than a year, Energi has made striking progress. So while other projects are floundering out there, especially altcoins, unfortunately, Energi actually is performing relatively well. An impressive achievement showcasing Energi's potential is its coin market cap rating that built up steadily over the last 3 months. In June, Energi hit the top 100 ranking. Now it has climbed up to the top 50 leaderboard. Without heading toward an ICO and pre-mining since its foundation, the project has grown to be over a 50-member professional team. And an important feature of Energi's success is their self-funded treasury. While many of the competitive crypto projects are struggling even to pay the bills, Energi's treasury is expanding. Every month, 400,000 NRG is contributed to the treasury to maintain its self-funding status. This equates to over $1 million worth of funds based on the current Energi coin rates. And with the treasury history and current budgeting being transparent, it gives everyone a clear insight into the funds generated within the ecosystem and how these funds are being directed. Notably, Energi is producing more funds than any other crypto project in the market based on a treasury system. Energi is also working to bring positive changes to the world. The small yet impactful initiative, Energi Impact, is growing rapidly. As per Tommy World Power, creator of the Energi project, the project targets to raise the consciousness of humanity. And the humanitarian effort started with supporting an orphanage in Bali and a waterfall cleanup project. Additionally, the team will focus on wildlife conservation, helping underprivileged children, and creating awareness about global issues. And personally, I think that's really important. It doesn't strike me that they're doing this disingenuously. They actually have an authentic triple bottom line. You used to have a single bottom lines in business, right? Profit, that was the most important thing. Now you have 3 Ps generally that the best companies out there try to emphasize. Profit is still one of them. There's no crime in that, but you also have people and you also have planet, the triple bottom line of the 3 Ps. Very important. Energi is also looking to tackle cybercrime, whose damages are projected to surpass $6 trillion by the year 2021. This is why they've created the Energy Defense and Energy Bureau of Investigations. Again, it's a self-funded initiative whose focus is to prevent the users from sophisticated scams and hacks. With attention to information leading to arrests and conviction of scammers, bounty campaigns have been announced, and the current reward for arrest-worthy information at the very lowest is 5,000 NRG, or about $50,000. And here we have a major update in the form of Energi 3.0 coin migration. In the view of making Energi compatible with decentralized applications written for Ethereum, the project will move to a new Ethereum-based blockchain. Unlike the traditional coin swap, the event will be an Energi coin migration. What's important to realize is that the Energi coin will not be turned into an ERC20 token, but it will become the equivalent to Ethereum. These new tokens will have the ability to have ERC20 tokens compatible with the Energi platform. If this news is tickling your interest and you're perhaps more interested in a general overview of the Energi project and what they do, check this out from July 22nd over on altcoinbuzz.io. We'll link to it in the description below. It's more of an overview of the project at large. We also have this interview piece that we did back in April of this year, an interview with Energi, cryptocurrency for world adoption. But those are the major updates for the time being. You can track them and follow them on Twitter, Discord, Telegram, Medium, and check out their white paper here. They are present on the following exchanges: Coin Exchange, Crypto Bridge, KuCoin, and DigiFinex. As I mentioned, this is their website, energi.world, cryptocurrency for world adoption. And you can also follow them here on Twitter at Energi with an I, crypto. And we'll mention this just in passing before wrapping up, but if you're interested in learning about what Buterin, that's Vitalik Buterin, is discussing, well, he's focusing on ASICs while everyone else talks about Bakkt. Article here by David. In a series of tweets, co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, asked the community about their views on ASIC mining. If you're interested to learn more about why Vitalik sees this as an important issue, especially in light of the developments we're seeing with Bakkt, check out the rest of David's article and let us know your thoughts below. But that about rounds it out for today, everybody. Do be sure you are following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into our website, altcoinbuzz.io, for all the latest. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, hit the bell to receive notifications, and I wish you only the very best of luck if you choose to invest on this Tuesday. Let's stay tuned and see what happens with this whole Bakkt endeavor. But have a great Tuesday, everybody. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.